Hello YouTube, this is Twin Dad coming to you live from the Twin Dad garage. Today we're going to be replacing our front Jeep Wrangler bumper. As you can see, I got the stock one and I don't really like it. Plus on top of it, you cannot put a winch on this guy. So today we're going to be replacing that with this brand new one from Amazon. I've been looking to do this for a very long time and finally got to get around it. I actually went with this one right after doing a lot of research on which one I wanted to, and I decided on this one. Since I'm going to be working on the bumper, I decided to also go ahead and change my fog lights to LED. As you can see from here, I got the stock ones and I decided to myself, I'm like, well, I'm going to be working on that. Might as well go and replace them. As you can see, I already have replaced the one for the headlights to a new one. So stay tuned. And if you do like the video, don't forget to press like and subscribe. All right, we open our box completely. As you can see, this is going to be the bumper. It actually comes with all the hardware that you need, and as well as some shackles and the plate for the winch, and also the upper one where the lights are going to be hanged to, and as well for the lights. Now I went with this one again. There was multiple reasons. There's a lot of ones that you can choose from, but the reason I went with this one is because of this. This actually doesn't stick out from the bumper, and I actually looked a long time. In addition, the shackles are 10 to 20 bucks depending on what you get, and these ones were included with the kit, so I thought it was a pretty good deal for the price that I got. And nowadays with inflation, it was a really good deal. So stay tuned as I put this one together. All right, I was able to remove the bottom part already. I was able to utilize this little neat tool. They're pretty cheap, and as you can see, it's held by 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those clips. In addition, inside you will find this one. It's actually being held as well in the inside. You're gonna have them like that. So in order to get those, you're gonna need to get under the Jeep in order to take them out with our neat little tool. And once you remove that, you'll be all golden. We'll move to the next step, which is actually replacing the bumper itself. Now, I'm gonna have a link below where you can buy this neat little tool. You can get it in Amazon, Home Depot, and everywhere else, but I decided to get it from Harbor Freight, which is actually pretty cheap, and it was only $3 when it was in special.
Okay, we are all done with our replacement of the bumper. As you can see, I also went ahead and put the winch. I already put the cover on it and everything else. There will be a link below to if you want to see how that is done. And as previously mentioned, since I was going to be doing the bumper, I decided to do the fog lights to LED. They are beautiful. Now, one thing I did forget to mention in the previous video, previously, it was this little guy right here. There's going to be 2 of those, as you can see. This is for this little bad boy. It has 1 and 2 screws. You're supposed to use a Phillip. Don't even bother. Use a drill to drill them down and then just pop it out. This is just this little guy is basically, there's really nothing you can do about it. The screws they don't work, basically. They just, once it's put in place, that's it. Now here is the bumper. Instead of going like any other video they go under the Jeep and then they show you. It's better just to do it like this. I did it all by myself, like I said. I'm an average Joe, and it took me about 2 hours to get it all done after they're all said and done. What I would recommend to do, I learned this little technique from one of my mechanic buddies, is to actually remove the outside ones first. These bolts are going to be really extremely easy to get to it, to be able to remove. So remove this two first, then this two. Then you're going to be left out with the inner. These ones are going to be really easy. This one's going to be the ones on the passenger side. On the driver's side, for this two inside, you're going to have a much harder time. And the reason for that is because of this little pump right here. It makes it really uncomfortable to be able to get to it, and I use my torque wrench to be able to do so, and that was the time that I spent the most to be able to get this done. Outside of that, that was pretty easy. Now for the fog light, obviously I'm not replacing them from the original bumper. It's just gonna I put the new ones on the new bumper. Now if you do want to take them out, if you want to just replace the fog lights, they are extremely easy. It's a really plug and play scenario. The only thing you have to do is use your Phillips screwdriver, unscrew this 1, 2, 3, 4. The light pops out and life is good. Now when you're mounting I'm going to show a picture later on the video. When you're mounting this, if you're by yourself like I was, I will recommend doing the following. You're going to have the two screws in the inside. Use the top one to hang your bumper, and then just kind of hang until you're able to put the screw. Don't have to put them all the way screwed down. It's just literally a little bit just to hold it in place, because you're going to be by yourself. The same thing here, as you can see. Now that's only my recommendation. After you are said and done, again, you're not going to be utilizing this guy at all. You can just throw it away. I was thinking about using it because of the cables inside. It will be a nice protection for the fog light cables. I'm going to be addressing those a little neater. That's your preference. You do it how you like. But I was planning to utilize it, but as you can see, my cables for the winch is going to go through there, so it's not going to be nice and neat for the so it's basically I'm just going to throw it away. A lot of people do that. That's going to be including myself. Also, the bottom one is going to be thinking about replacing it. I was thinking about repurposing it, but unfortunately it didn't work because my new bumper doesn't have hooks in the bottom. So I'm not going to be able to repurpose it like I wanted it to, which is okay. It gives the Jeep more aggressive and more clearance for when I go off-roading. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, don't forget to press like, and if you like the channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much.